beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and join the beauty family. So for today's glam, honey, we are getting ready to be the Beyonce of the family for the living room. So this is my Thanksgiving glam. So if you'd like to see how to achieve this look, keep watching. Ready, beauties? So let's get ready to be the Beyonce of the family in the living room. So we're gonna do a more traditional glam for Thanksgiving. So I think I'm gonna dive into the Huda Beauty Empowered palette. There's definitely some beautiful warm tones. If you do not have this palette, of course, something similar. I also did a review on this palette. It is absolutely gorgeous. So let's dive in. I love the fact that this palette has a huge mirror. It is just perfection. So I'm diving into Legacy. We are going to put this right in the crease and probably going to smoke this out with Confident. This shade right here. I have not gone into this shade, so I'm thinking maybe, but we're doing a dark lip today. I know, I'm shocking y'all, but let's see what we come up with. So I'm just diving into Legacy and popping that all in my crease. So we're just gonna start here. This palette is so pigmented. They did not leave the pigmentation in the lab, okay? It came with the palette and is at your front door. So yes, beauties, Thanksgiving is a few days away. It's exciting, you know, to spend time with, you know, family and friends. I've been seeing a lot of people doing Friendsgiving. I actually have not done Friendsgiving, just really Thanksgiving. So this year, my cousin is hosting, my cousin and cousin-in-law. So we're gonna have a mix-up. It's gonna be a Trinidadian and an Italian Thanksgiving. So I'm excited for that. So yeah, that's where we are going for dinner. And then we usually have Thanksgiving brunch breakfast at my aunt's house. So we go to her house, we usually have like fruit, she'll bake fresh bread, we usually have like saltfish or bacalao and ham. The one that you bake in the oven, not the spiral, baby, the one with the bone. Now that ham is off the chain, okay? It is bomb. So yeah, we usually have that, and we have like cocoa tea, which is like hot chocolate, but it's the West Indian version. So you make it by like grating a chocolate bowl, and then you put like your spices and evaporated milk, however you want to jazz it up. So that's usually what's on the menu. So yeah, we usually do that every year at her house. So I always look forward to that. We just laugh, we talk, we eat. So yes, love Thanksgiving for that. I love coming together every year for that. I really look forward to the brunch. So what does everyone do for Thanksgiving? Do you all have any traditions? Are there dishes that you usually make? I'm not cooking this year, but I did stumble upon a good mac and cheese recipe. So that was exciting because I've been looking for a simple one. I feel like the recipes just get too complicated. So I definitely found like a good macaroni. I usually say macaroni pie, what we call it. So I just use it interchangeably, but I know some people say mac and cheese. But yeah, I found a good macaroni pie recipe, and I'm gonna make it again. So I'm excited about that because it's always good when you narrow down something and then you're able to say like, okay, yeah, this is the official recipe, or yeah, this is it. So I love that piece of cooking when you're able to just narrow down that one thing. I've tried a few recipes, but I feel like this one definitely. So it has no roux. It's just heavy cream, cream cheese, and cheese. That's just straight to the point, baby. We love that. So yeah, I tried it out and I'm gonna make it again. So I think I'm just gonna make like a roast chicken. Just a very small menu since we're already having dinner. But you know, just have some food for the next day. Cause you know, honestly, I don't like leftovers. I don't like leftovers. I will not leave an event with leftovers. I'm like, I already ate. That's it. So this is essentially what it's going to look like. Now let's dive into, you know, I think I'm going to dive into Bold Moves and Do It. These two shades right here. I think I'm going to dive into those two. Probably layer them because I just tried to swatch the two of them and I kind of liked how they looked. So let's dive into those two colors. So first, let's dive into Do It, which is like that beautiful rose gold shade. Really stunning. And then we're just gonna pop that on the lid. I feel like these are mostly like pressed shadows. Probably best to apply with your finger, but we're going in with a brush. So this is how it's looking so far. Now I just want to go in with a little bit of bold moves. Maybe I'll place that right in the front. Ooh. So this is how it's looking so far. So we have that bold moves right in the front, so it kind of shape shifts once you turn to the side. So this is cute. So honestly, I think now I really just want to smudge some black or brown shadow against my lash line, pop on some lashes, and honey, we are good to go. But I just want to add a little bit more of confidence in the outer V just to make sure that we didn't lose that smokiness. And then the same brush that I used Legacy with, just to slightly blend out the edges of bold moves. So it's kind of like a bright gold and a rose gold blend together. Stunning. So let's pop on some lashes. Alrighty, so now that the lashes are on, next step is the foundation. So this is the House Labs by Lady Gaga Triclone Skin Tech Foundation in 460 Medium Deep Warm. Now, we did backtrack, but I really want to see. I want to try it again and then see, and like worst case scenario, she can go back. Yeah, I really wanted to try this again. I feel like I keep getting questions from my beauties about it, so I'm like, you know what, let me just try it one more time. So this is the foundation packaging, really cute. Hopefully, let's see if I love this as much as I love the concealer. So I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna go in with 3 pumps, which I usually always pump. And I went ahead and primed with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and my Dennis & Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm in Universal. Okay, so let's see. I used 3, but let me just go in with like 2 more. I just want to make sure I have enough coverage. I usually see people apply it directly to their skin, so maybe because, you know, the brush does suck up some product. So the foundation is looking good so far, so let's wait and see. So for concealer, I'm going with my Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer in 25 and 23. So I'm going to layer with 25 and then go on top of that with 23. So this is 25. Now I'm gonna let this just dry down for a little bit. In terms of creasing, it is a creaseless concealer in my opinion, but this formula, I just let this dry down a little bit. Some of them you just need to let dry down. This gives great coverage, and this is 23. Just gonna add 23 right on top. Add a little bit more to this side. Kiddo. So let's give that a few minutes to dry down. In the interim, let's cream contour. So I'm gonna go with my Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Stick in Dark Deep. I swear I can never remember it. So we're just gonna go in and sculpt as usual. Hit that jawline a little bit. Gonna add a little bit more, just for a little bit of depth. And now let's continue, let this dry down. Alrighty, now that we let that dry down, let's go in with the Beauty Blender. So I always blend with the bottom first. So we are blending out 25 and making our way up to 23. So when this concealer dries down, it becomes a little tacky. And that's, you know, baby, we are good to go. So this is what the concealer looks like blended out. Honey, it looks flawless. So for setting powder, I'm going to dive into my Hourglass setting powder. This is the Veil Translucent Setting Powder in Translucent Medium. This is what she looks like. Now, definitely did a review on this. If you have not checked it out, please do so. So I'm going to go in with my sponge, tap whatever excess on the back of my hand, and just dive in. Absolutely flawless. Look at that, stunning. This looks so good. absolutely gorgeous. Melted right in. So now let's go with some face powder. So for face powder, I'm going with my Fenty Beauty. This is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation in 410. We have hit pan. I definitely should have picked up another one from the Sephora sale, but to be honest, I'll just get it whenever. And now for bronzer, let's go in with some House Labs. Let's keep it all in the family. So this is House Labs bronzer in Deep Level 11. Absolutely stunning. They did their big one. I'm gonna just start the bronze. So for blush, I'm going into Burnt Pepper. So this is gonna complement this look lovely, of course. So let me smoke out the rest of my lash line and I'll be back for some highlighter and a lip. Alrighty, beauties, so we are back. So now let's set that under eye. I'm going in with my NARS. This is the Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder in Offshore. As usual, you already know, this is what I use to set my under eye. I'm just gonna go in with my puff and just press that to reinforce what's already there. Highlighter, I'm going with my Rare Beauty highlighter in Flaunt. As much as I use her, honey, there is barely a dent. And I love when that happens with a product because that means, you know, you're going to be able to have it and use it for a long time. Just going to add just a little bit on the tip of my nose. And now for lips. I'm going to shock y'all. Okay, so let me grab some liner. I think I'm going to go in with Chestnut liner because this one has more of like a reddish brown undertone. So I'm gonna line my lips with Chestnut. Alrighty, so line those lips with Chestnut. Now I'm going in with my Sephora Collection lipstick. This is the Matte Lipstick Rouge in number 7, Game Changer. I featured this in a haul a minute ago and now we're using her. This is the perfect time because this is a full glam. So I'm gonna go in. Oh my gosh, this looks so pretty. I'm just gonna go in and line a little bit of the chestnut. Chestnut gives it a little bit of definition, but this is the Glam Beauties. Thank you all for the continued love and support and happy Thanksgiving. I hope you all have a wonderful time with your families and friends. Positive vibes, positive energy. But as always, beauties, until next time, thanks for watching.